Okay. I'm sorry, I lied. This is just whatever. Here is the answer for, wait, which one did you do? Oh, this one. Blam. And there's the work. Pause the video and look at what you were missing in case you didn't get the right answer. But that is the answer that you should have gotten right here. Okay. All right. And then we are here. There we go. Name of the ions. Name the ion. This is Pb, so this is lead. It has a +4 charge, so I don't need to worry about changing the ending. I just write the name of the element. So this is lead. But I don't know the charge, so here we go. Where's lead on here? Right there. Blam. So lead is not one of the ones I know for sure the charge. Remember, I know what silver is. It's +1. Cadmium's +2. Zinc's +2. Then this row is +1, +2, +3, plus or -4, -3, -2, -1. So I don't know what lead is because it's a metal and it's going to be positive and it's just weird. So in this problem, it says it is lead 4, so I have to put that Roman numeral 4 and then put the word ion. It is an ion because it has a charge. That's what makes it an ion. I have 82 protons. It is number 82 on the periodic table. And electrons, if I have a +4 charge, that means I have I have less electrons because it's positive, so I have less electrons. How many less? 4 less. So I will have 78 total electrons. Next one, this is negative, so I need to change the ending to IDE, ide. So chlorine, chloride, ion. It's number 17 on the periodic table. -1 charge, so 18 electrons. This is iron. I don't know what iron is. I don't know the charge because it is one of those transition metals that doesn't really have a charge, so I need to put the Roman numeral. Iron. 1, 2, 3. Ion. I will have 26 protons. Electrons will be, this is a +3, so I have less electrons, 23. Cesium. Lord, oh my goodness. Cesium over here. I know the charge, +1. Always +1. So I don't need to put the Roman numeral, just ion. Cesium has 55 protons, so with a +1 charge has a 54 electrons. Mercury. Need Roman numerals because I don't know the charge. 1 ion. Mercury will have 80 protons and 79 electrons. Barium. I know the charge because it is in that second row, so barium ion. 56 protons and it'll have 54 electrons. Iodide, need to change that ending because it's negative. Ion. Iodide has 53 protons, so since it's negative, 54 electrons. Cobalt, need Roman numerals, 1, 2, 3, because I don't know the charge all the time. Ion. Cobalt is number 27, so 20 or. And last one, sulfur, but I need to change the ending because it is negative. Sulfide, ion, 16, 18. What happens to the charge of the atom after it loses an electron? So if I lose an electron, I'm losing a negative. So I'm going to be positive. I'm going to have a positive charge. Describe what happens to the radius of the ion compared to the atom. So if I lose an electron, so remember, I had different rings. If I lose an electron, I'm basically getting rid of a ring and that ring's going away. So what's left over is the smaller rings closer to the nucleus. So describe what happens to the radius of the ion compared to the atom. The ion becomes smaller because their are more protons pulling the electrons. There are more protons than electrons. There are more protons than whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. There are more protons than electrons pulling on those electrons, so it's going to get smaller. What happens to the charge of the atom when after it gains electrons? It's going to become negative because it's gaining a negative. What happens to the radius? So if I'm gaining electrons, there's more electrons than protons, so more electrons than protons. So the ion will grow or get bigger for each electron that I add. Using the periodic table, determine which element in each pair has a larger radius and why. Magnesium and barium. Magnesium and barium. Which one is larger? Barium, because it has 6 energy levels, whereas magnesium only has 3. So, barium. Why? It has more energy levels. Sodium or phosphorus, Na and P. Oh, rats. All right, you'll have to be quiet. Na and P, they both have 3 energy levels, so it will be, oh, I guess I have to explain it. It'll be sodium because it has less protons pulling on those. Sodium, less protons pulling on the, what is level? 3rd energy level. And last one, chlorine or chlorine ion. Chlorine is Cl, chlorine ion is Cl minus 1. So since this is more negative, I'm going to say it's Cl minus 1, or chlorine ion. The reason why is because it has more electrons. More electrons means that it is larger.